Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. Before you go to bed, just want to share something with you. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, I want you to know that this is built on the premise that I believe that I could do anything that I wanted to do. I believe that anything I set out to do, I could achieve it. I wanted to be a movie star at one time. When I got out of college, I wanted to go to Hollywood. Sidney Poitier was the guy at that time that everybody looked up to, so I was going to go and outdo him. Michael Jackson was the blood that was doing those dances and stuff like that. Well, now, I wasn't going to outdo Michael, but I was going to have some fun. But I got kind of married a little early in my life. As a sophomore, I was married, so when my wife finished college before I did, she was a year older. And when I got out, I decided rather than go to Hollywood, I would go and spend some time with my wife. I believe that being married was something sacred. Anyway, so I went to Chicago from Mississippi and I did entertaining. I moonlighted at night as a DJ. I got a couple of plays I got in, but for the most part, I worked as a counselor with the Veterans Administration. But having done this for over several years, my mind decided to change. I thought about the stage again, but a different stage. I thought about not Hollywood or trying to get this Oscar, that Oscar. I thought about the whole nation. And I thought about the nation because ever since I was a young boy, I always envisioned uh, an America, a world really, that was like heaven. That's what I always imagined. In my mind, that's what I always saw, and that's what I always wanted to happen. And I started thinking, my lifetime, this had never happened. And I was thinking, if you're gonna do something, really do something, then do something that really matters. Anybody can go on the stage and act. But how many people will commit their lives to make a difference in the world? How many people would commit their life to do something that seems absolutely impossible? And that's the effect a change in America that will reflect what basic human rights are all about. I thought about that. I said the script probably isn't written. I don't know what to do, but I'll just go after it. I'll go for it. And I'll write it after I've made a move here. I'll make a notation. Or sometimes if I get an idea, maybe I'll make a notation on that. But the script is being written as I go. I've never seen anybody do this. I've seen some people do some things about change. I've seen that happen. But to be able to talk to a nation of people and tell them that I know what you want, to tell them you want the same things as I do, just like I have to breathe, you have to breathe. Just like I have to eat, you have to eat. So there are so many things that's common amongst us. I know that I want peace and prosperity and freedom, and I know you do too. I know you want joy and happiness. And most of all, you want to live your dreams. I know you want to. Why? Because that's the same identical thing that I want to do. I want my needs and my wants and my desires met just like you, and you just like me. You don't want to have to suffer for nothing. You need food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, all those things that we have determined are essential. You, just like me, you want these things. I know you do. I know you do. The only thing is that we cannot get it the way the system that we are under now is set up. It is designed with capitalism. It is designed to exploit you. It is designed to take away from the people, to abuse the people. So we have to change the system to a system that is designed to make sure that everybody is engaged, that everybody benefits from the system. And the way you do it is you get, just like everybody breathes, you get everybody to engage themselves in the process of life. Everybody plays a role in life. You find something that you love doing, and you have no problem doing it. And there's a secret waiting for you, a blessing called joy, love and joy. My friends, when you got that, you don't have to worry about anything else, because now that engaging yourself in that entitles you to any and everything that happens on this earth or in America that you desire to take advantage of. Every individual in this country have access to any and everything in this country. Why? Because you, in a partnership, got a job, and everybody's work plays a major role in every beautiful thing that exists. And that makes you all owners of it. So you don't need no in between people. You don't need no money. You don't need no banks. You don't need anything. And yet, and still, you operate the business the same way. Operate the business the same way. And the thing of it that is so magnificent, it is so beautiful that the world can really see it. And they, the people, I'm not talking about the government, the people will want it. At least that would be held up that way. So I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you to think about that. When I say that I could do anything, when I ran for president in the 80s, I told you, I mean, I tried to tell you, but the system is set up in such a way that there was no way you could hear me because I had to run as a write-in. Can you believe? In my mind, I was offering the nation heaven, and I had to put it on a piece of paper, pass out some flyers, put up signs, write little things in the newspaper, see if somebody would print it. That's what I had to do. But I did it. Why? Because it meant everything to me. And for, as I could see, if you knew it, it would mean everything to you. But I know you didn't hear about it. I know you didn't. I did my part though. And I have never stopped. I have never stopped. Why? Because it's still just that important to me. And I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't matter what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, and how wonderful I think it can be, I know it can be, it cannot be unless you decide that it's what you want. It's not going to be imposed on you like the system that we have today. We think that we were blessed in a certain kind of way, but no, this system that we live under right now was imposed on us just like the one that they are trying to impose on us right now with Trump, those new things, the MAGA. They're trying to impose something on us right now. And every day we sit back and talk about it, that's a day that they were successful in establishing that as the norm. Talking don't mean nothing, ladies and gentlemen, until you stand up. Well, I believed that when I ran for president, you would want this so beautifully. It didn't happen. Then I never would have imagined, never would have imagined that having had this trying to get off of to you, somebody come along like Donald Trump and talk to you like Donald Trump. And all of these guys that were running against him, Republicans, told you that he was a snake. And having told you that, not just one, not just two, but all of them were saying, this is a snake. Donald Trump is a snake. And having said that to you, all of these voices came to you, and you still said, give us the snake. These guys looked at and said, what? They looked at each other. They couldn't believe what they had just seen. They said, America wants the snake. So now, when you see these guys, these same guys doing stuff in government because they're still there, they got what it takes, and you see them do the things that they do, why do you say anything? Why do you complain? These guys have told you who they are, and we know what they're going to do. So the thing of it is, what we do is the most important thing of all. And let's do it in such a way that there's no shame in anything. Let's do it in such a way that the heavens will be glorified. And that means you and you and you and you can wake up in the morning time not worrying about the bill collector, not worried about is the car going to run, not worried about can you get to your job, not worrying about anything, but just happy that see the day, to see your kids go off, to see you all split, to go where you go, to do the things you do. My woo, and you travel the world, things you've never, ever done before. All you, because you've learned the secret of life. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. And while you're thinking about these things, I had wanted to say that all these people that Doge laid off these jobs and stuff like this came and just messed up. We were already messed up, but I mean, they really messed up. They messed the lives of people like it was nobody's business. They came in here. Things were going to a certain degree. Certain things were happening that was good. And these guys came in talking about they're going to do this and make things so much better. And all they did was causing pain, cutting people where they had no employment, cutting people that they had no checks coming in, cutting people that they were losing perhaps their benefits, cutting people that all of the things that they've been struggling for, trying to be able to have or experience. Now these guys come and just cut them down. And these just a few people. I don't care who voted for them. They did not give anybody the authority to rob me. They did not give anybody the authority to say that those things that have been given to me by the divine power, I got to turn them loose because people say this is the way we're going to do it. No, I'm not going to go with you screwing over me. I'm not going to. And let me tell you something. My kids, I didn't focus on them going to college that much. Why? Because I know your kids need to go to college too. So my kids are important and your kids are important. So let me stand up speaking for all kids having access to college. And this is the thing that's important to me. I don't have money to do the things to fix my this or do that because why? Because you don't have it. And if you don't have it, then why should I sit back calling myself trying to help you, calling myself telling you what the master said when I'm sitting up here just like everybody else? I don't have the problems you have. Let me have the problems you have. And I tell you, I stand up believing, I know dead blaster well that everything I tell you is absolutely designed to happen. I know it beyond a shadow of doubt. And all this old crazy stuff these people out here talking about, they're just talking. It's not going to walk. And if it's walking, it ain't going to do nothing but reflect what they were talking. We got to change. It is about all of us. The power made this world for all of us. And those who respect that power looks out for all of us. And we don't let any greed, we don't let any deception, any bigot change our mind. Because your pain is my pain. My pain should be yours. And we look out to make sure that that pain don't have no home, not here. So I still believe that I can play a major role. Why? Because I know I want to live. And because I want to live, I know you do too. And I want to live a good life. And knowing that, I know you want to live a good life too. And the secret to living a good life is me respecting you and you respecting me, treating each other the way we want to be treated. You believe me, friends, there's some wonderful things just waiting to happen. Wonderful things just waiting to happen. Well, I want to say good night because I know I'll start repeating some stuff I just got through saying. So I want you to have a good night's sleep. Tomorrow, listen at this again and listen at it again and listen at it again. The life we live is the life we have been given to live by others who do not care about us. The life that was designed for us has been with us all the while. We just been asleep and didn't know it. So wake up and let's live. Good night.